I'm loving the green aesthetic right now. Yes. Hi guys, it's Ali. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute since I've actually sat down and recorded, so if your girl's rusty, I apologize. But today I had to come on camera and review the brand new Beauty Bay Wilderness palette for you guys. So Beauty Bay finally gave us a green themed palette, and I'm so here for it because I've been waiting for it since like the beginning of the year. That's how long I've been waiting, but bygones. It's here now, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and review it. I do have a brush set that I was gifted from a company called Duaiu. So they're an Amazon makeup brush company, and I thought to myself, what better way to showcase these brushes than to use them on a brand new palette and see how they perform. So I will be doing a full eye look using these. I have used a few of them on my face already to kind of just get the gist of how they are. And they also included some makeup sponges that I did use. So I used this blue one right here, and this is how it looks when it's damp, and this is how the sponges look dry. Personally, they're not my favorite type of sponge, and it's because they're a bit too firm for me. So they're giving me like the Morphe red sponges, if you guys know those sponges. I'm more of a Beauty Blender bae, but I am obsessed with brushes. I literally, instead of cleaning my brushes, I go ahead and buy new sets. That's probably why I don't have any money, but anyway, if I can save you guys some money in showing you guys a cute little brush set, then I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna show you guys an up close of the brush. So it's got a nice marble on the handle there. And the face brushes that I have used are actually really soft. So these ones kind of feel like the Morphe brushes and the Beauty Bay brushes blended into one kind of. So far they feel really nice. I haven't had any issues yet, but I do feel like with brushes, it's usually the eyeshadow brushes that give me problems if I'm gonna have a problem. So I am gonna test them out with this palette, which I haven't shown you guys yet. So let's go ahead and get into that. Information on everything I use will be in the description box down below. But without further ado, let me introduce you guys to the Beauty Bay Wilderness palette. So this is what the packaging looks like. These are all the same size, and I'm literally just going to stack these up on my shelf. But these are some of my favorite Beauty Bay palettes ever. I love the formulas in these palettes, and they just perform really well. So I do have quite high expectations for this Wilderness palette. So yeah, this is what it looks like. And I'm going to tell you guys the truth. When I did see the reveal of this palette, I wasn't crazy about it, but I did really like it. So with me, if there's 2, 3, 4, 5 shades in here that I obsess over, then I'm likely to get the palette just for those shades. And in here, it's the shimmers for me. I absolutely love how the shimmers look. The one thing that I will say is this top row that has the blues in it, for me, it feels a little bit out of place. Kind of get that blue is a part of nature and things like that. It just feels very Elsa, Frozen, icy type vibes. And I just feel like this could have been in a separate palette on its own. Like maybe a winter palette that's got a blue theme to it. This is what I'd expect from that. That would be a gorgeous row in a blue themed palette. It just doesn't, it doesn't fit in here. I don't know. This is just my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I am of course going to swatch every shade for you guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into these swatches. I already see the shades that are going to just blow my mind. But yeah, I'll be right back with some swatches. I always swatch at such an awkward angle, but this is the entire palette swatched. And you guys, I promise you, the velvety, soft texture of this palette is blowing me away. Like, these shimmers are so, like, creamy feeling, and I just can't wait to get my hands on here. And as out of place as these blues are, they swatch beautifully, and the shades are amazing. The thing with the Beauty Bay £15 palettes is that they never ever disappoint me, and I promise you guys, the formula in this is literally one of my favorite eyeshadow formulas ever. I feel like you can't go wrong with a £15 palette that has 20 pounds in it. You're getting creamy, you're getting juicy, you're getting shimmers, you're getting everything. Oh my gosh. I don't know, I was a bit like when I saw this palette, but I'm excited to create something, and I hope that it's all going to tie together well, because sometimes I get on here and it's just crazy, but I am really excited to get my hands into this, so we're never going to waste any time. We're getting straight into this eye look. I can't do a Beauty Bay palette review without using their eye primer, so I am of course going to prime my eyes using the Beauty Bay eye base in the shade number 1. I'm going to kind of wing it a little bit and hope that everything goes okay. I was going to start with the shade Ivy right here, but what I'm sort of conjuring in my head, I'm going to start with Eucalyptus, which is like a khaki green, and I've just taken one of the Duaiu brushes, and this is like a flat fluffy brush. But yeah, this is what I'm going to use, and I'm going to pack this onto my lids, kind of in the crease area and all over, but just like this. See that? Pigment. Like just a couple dabs, and look at what it's giving. I am so in love with the Beauty Bay palettes. Let me not get too gassed actually. Let me just try to focus on the look that I'm trying to create here. I'm trying not to get any fallout on my face, just because I've already done the rest of my makeup, so it'd be a real shame if I mess it up now. And these shadows literally take no time to blend at all. Look, the pigment is just pigmenting. That's all I can say. It's pigmenting. And I'm here for it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to take this mustardy yellowy brownie shade right here to diffuse that, and this is the shade Marigold, and I've just changed to this fluffy brush over here. I'm hoping that the brush isn't too big to do what I want it to do, but I'm just taking this slightly above where I put that first khaki shade, and I'm just going to blend it sort of towards my brow bone, and I'm just going to create a nice soft little blend between the two shades. I do like a green and yellow together. So it's going to create this sort of, do you see? That's what you want. Oh guys, I'm so happy to be back filming makeup videos. Like, jeez. This is my passion. This is what I do. And I'm back in with that dark green shade just to re-intensify it, just so I don't lose the depth of that green. I could have also used like a blue or this mint green shade here to diffuse, but that's not the route that we were going on today. That also would have been a really cute oceany type look, but we're not doing ocean today. So this is where we are now. I would typically go in with a black next to sort of deepen up the outer V, but as you guys can see, there isn't a black one in here, so I'm thinking this lovely deep foresty type green in here called Ivy is going to do what it needs to do. So I'm just taking that on this smaller pointier brush here from Duaiu, and I am going to pack this on to the end here, and I'm hoping that it's going to, yeah, so as you guys can see, it's added a depth. Oh, this is such a nice green. Yes, but I don't want this to take over, so I'm keeping it concentrated here at the end, and then I'm going to blend it ever so gently into the direct crease area like this. So I keep that same eucalyptus shade as sort of the main look. Oh, this is coming together nicely. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. We've reached the part of these kind of looks that I absolutely love, and it's obviously I'm gonna add a shimmer to my lid. I genuinely wouldn't be me if I didn't do this. I love a shimmer, and then yeah. So I have a few options in here, as you guys can see. I could take it blue and go in with this shade here, or I could go green, but ever since I saw this palette, there has been a shade that has been screaming my name, and it is this shade right here, Breeze. So I absolutely have to use it. I'm sorry, it's not the best option for this look. There are better options in this palette, but I have to. And I'm gonna do one eye with the brush just to see what happens. It's probably not gonna do very much because these kind of shadows typically work better with your finger, but we do have some product on here. Yeah, that's literally what I thought would happen. It's gonna take a little bit of elbow grease to get the color to come through. So I'm just doing this to show you guys how these kind of shades apply with a brush. And yeah, these shades are definitely best applied with your finger. You can get some color on there using a brush, but it's obviously not the best. So I'm going to show you how seamlessly it happens with your finger. Look at this shade. Sorry. Who? Listen. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yes, thank you. I love it. I can't wait to see this all tied together with lashes and liner and all of that, but look at me. Do you see me? Guys, I'm going to do the lower lash line, and I'm just going in with the deepest green that I used today, which was Ivy. And I'm just taking it on this small brush. And I'm just going to lightly just tap it like that. Just under my waterline. I usually go in with a gold for the inner corner, but I have sort of seen this shade here, Ray, which I think is going to look okay. It's kind of like an iridescent pearly colour, and I feel like it's one of those ones that's going to take to the other colours quite well. I'm going to blend out the edges over here because they're a bit too sharp for me, do my lashes and everything, add my liner, and then I'll come back and show you guys the finished look. Alright guys, so I've added my lashes and this is the finished look. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed playing with this palette and I quite like the look that I've created here. Beauty Bay definitely have not disappointed with this palette. The thing I love the most about these palettes is that they're such a good value for money. I would honestly pay more for these kind of palettes just because the formula is that amazing, and I'm blown away. I really am. Apart from that top shade that to me still doesn't quite fit in the palette, this palette can't be faulted. The formula is amazing, the price is amazing, the performance, the blendability, everything that you can think of is just delivered in these palettes. I promise you guys, if you go for a £15 Beauty Bay palette, you most likely will not be disappointed. Depending on the formula that you like, of course. I mean, if this isn't for you, then I don't know what is. Like, I'd love to know an opinion from someone who isn't a particular fan of Beauty Bay palettes and why, because I cannot fault the formula. It is flawless. Sorry, not sorry, but guys, look. Look at that, look at that. And the Duaiu brush set, I didn't have any problems with these whatsoever. This is such a lovely, affordable, cute little set that you guys can get. I will leave a link in the description box down below for the palette, for the eye base, for the makeup brushes, anything that you guys can think of that I've used in this video, I will leave in the description box down below. If you guys would also like for me to include everything that I've got on my face in the description box down below, leave a comment so that I know to include it next time, because I don't typically do sort of a full face breakdown. But if someone does want it, even if it's just one of you guys, I'm happy to put it in the description box. I am gonna go take so many pictures because one, I haven't done my makeup in forever, two, this palette has just blown me out of the water, three, because I need a thumbnail, and four, because I love green. Okay, I'm gassed. I'm gassed. Imagine I was going to close this video without asking you guys to subscribe. If you did enjoy this video, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. If you are already subscribed, hit the bell notification so you guys don't miss when I post. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video as much as I have loved making it. Also, thank you guys for 8,500 subscribers. What? Me? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.